Welcome back to Redbeard RPG and Avowed. We are working on the bounty Ragla. Ragla? I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I think we're pretty close to them. I assume they're living in this little goblin village. This is where the map marker took me. There's some Zarups. So we know we're getting in a fight. It's going to be the best way. Do we just march right in the front gate, or do we hop down here in the middle? Let's hop down here in the middle. Maybe try to sneak our way around.
I shouldn't need
that?
to tell you that ogres are dangerous. Just look at that one.
Yeah, that looks like an ogre. I don't like that. I don't know if there's going to be a way I'm going to be able to sneak up on him. If I can get a quick sneak attack on that ogre. Screw it. Go in hot. Let's see if we can sneak up on him. Ralga is the ogre. Let's see. Okay, that did almost no damage. Whoa. Oh, that didn't freeze him. Okay. Alright, we froze them that time. Seems like, yeah, if they're like in the middle of an animation, freeze them. Oh, shit. Whoa! Uh-oh. Let's try to get back up there without alerting any of the other people in this encampment. Alright, the main danger's gone. Ogre dead. Okay. I took out that Zarup. What else do we got up here? Common Arborgus. You got a gun? Nice. Gunpowder. Maybe there's an option there to... get him in a position where we could blow him up before we started the fight. But either way, that went fine. Alright. I think I'm pretty much done. Oh, we got a unique weapon. Nice. Let's see what it was. That pop-up menu there. Hey! I was about to say, breaking the crates almost never seems worth it, but then of course we got something right after I was about to say that. Okay. Looks like we got that cleared out pretty well. I kind of do want to... let's have an essence potion. I don't want to clear out the rest of his encampment. See if we can find a smart way to do that. So I want all of the loot. As is my nature, if you've ever watched my show before. There's definitely a chest over there. The young brown bear. The Zarup Elder. The Zarup Bruiser over there sleeping. Oh, he's big. Have I fought one of those things before? Whoa! Well, he wasn't too bad.
On your right.
Oh, there's another one. Yep. Freeze didn't work. Good grief. Move, move. There we go. Gotcha. Alright, one bear down.
Well done.
Nice.
Everybody all right?
That ever all of them? I didn't even see the Zarup Elder. What do they got for treasure? Eh, nothing too much. I see you. I see money. Food. Don't mind if I do. Did one of my guys kill all these people? I definitely never came down this way. Let's see. Is that all the camp has to offer? Kinda looks like it. Oh, here we go. I was gonna say, I saw that little X on my map like I missed the body. Oh, there's one.
See.
Where'd his body go? Is that him? Yeah, that's him. Is there something to grab? Right here. Maybe it's up the mountain. Where'd the other guy go? He didn't have anything. Huh. Why would they guard this path? This path literally goes nowhere. Why would they not guard the other one? Either way, let's use the old fast travel. Oh, the Adiran expedition team's right here. I don't have a fast travel point near here. Well, I mean, that's not too far. We could go to this beacon and probably cut across somewhere. That's probably the way to go. But anyways. Alright, that's there. So we should be able to go to that gate beacon and get there pretty quick. Let's collect our reward. We are actively trying to gain a couple levels. Rather than making things more difficult than they need to be. He was like right next to the bounty board, right? Yeah.
Welcome back, Envoy.
I have a bounty to claim. Oh, did I press the wrong button? That's what I did.
Show it here.
The ogre is no more.
Remind me not to get on your bad side, Envoy.
Yeah.
Seems you're making a habit out of killing ogres. Let's hope the next one you run across is a bit more amicable, yeah?
For their sake.
Be safe out there, you hear?
Alright, completed. Got a little XP. Alright, let's check out other quests. Untimely end, like we're almost the right level for that, at least according to this. But we got other options. We could do this one. We were up in that area just a little bit ago. We probably should have done it while we were up there, realistically. Or is this... This is the other one that's up in that area, isn't it? Yeah, they're both right there. So I guess let's do this. We'll go to the Strangleroot Beacon, and then we'll cut across there. Get this. Hopefully, I doubt we'll hit another fast travel point, but that's pretty close. That's not far away. Maybe we'll just knock them both out and then come back to town to collect our rewards. That's probably the way to go. Alright, so we can go this way. That is a blackberry. Let's see here. It's definitely... Oh no, we're not going to be able to cross the river here. Looking like this might have been a bad choice. Let's see. Let's sneak up on this bear and kill it real quick, just so.
Quiet, Nimdude.
Oh, and turn around right when I came out.
Let's go. Is that all you got? Next one's mine.
Black bears are the ones that are a little less dangerous. I knew that. Is there a way I can get up? Kind of looks like I can get up over here. Yeah. Okay. I was afraid I was gonna have to go like all the way around to that cliff side. All right, we're pretty close. Get crouching. Good lay of the land. According to this, it's literally right here. And it's Bowman over there.
The so-called godless people. Disappeared centuries ago, but left plenty of ruins to remember them by.
Outlaw thug. Let's see Firebrand himself anywhere. There's some around here. I think if we get in that next patch of grass, we can get at least one of those guys. Let's try to mosey on in there. Where'd they go? Alright, there's the outlaw thug. You gonna get close enough?
Someone there?
Get them!
Nope.
One for you!
Minions went down quick. Whoa. I didn't see you.
Coming from your right!
Oop. So stuck. Whoa, there's another one. Guys are soft, but he's got quite a large crew.
Take a moment, people.
Alright, what do we got for... Let's check snacks real quick. Let's see, we probably got something that we could eat that will fill me up pretty good. I guess we'll just eat a porridge. We need to remember that next time we're at camp to craft all that stuff. Is that it? Looks like that's it for bodies. Is there something I can pick up here? Here it is. Let's go in their little hideout. Yeah, treasure chest. Money. It's weird they call these shrines, these are like the shrines of the godless, and like very clearly they're worshiping something. Very strange. Oh, another chest. There's a pelt in that one. Looks like we missed looting a body over this way. value. Well, it was on the map a second ago. Wild shrimp stew. That's odd. It was on the map when I was up there. Anything else of interest? Nope. There's more ruins and stuff around, so they might have some more loot stashed around. And it looks like there's more of a camp over here. Nothing really strange. Oh well. Alright, now, bring that journal back up. This other one, Dawnreader, is in this area. Let's start going that way. And we're up a rise. Oh, there are enemies there. Oh, and they saw us. And there's a lot of them. Awesome.
Mine now.
Oh, that's a bear. I wonder what it is about bears and Zarups. They seem to very frequently work together.
Here. This is the path Offric told us about.
It is.
Another win, but who's counting?
Well, we do have a fast travel point right here. Let's make sure, yeah, we get that travel beacon. Just in case we ever have something else to do in this area. What's over here? Letter to the Oracle. Mr. Oracle, you've been very generous with your skellings. I appreciate that the Endearance started asking around in the market. Isn't often regular folk are carrying purses full of gold. Now that you've gone and started inspecting shipments coming through the port, I can't afford to keep ferrying your goods. Your sciences aren't exactly legal in the city. But the Steel Girl people don't much like it either, and I'm starting to think I might end up at the bottom of a river. Interesting. Someone had like a little lab here. They were making potions and whatnot. Anyways, back to what we were doing. Because that purple hue caught my eye and I had to look. Maybe there's a quest related to that that we have not collected yet. That's pretty cool.
If you look, you can see Fort Northreach from here.
No. Too soon.
Yeah. Too soon indeed. Definitely got attacked. Now, these people don't seem to be hostile, so that's good. Journal, nesting birds, season sun showers. I won't go through this whole thing. Hello.
If you traveled weeks to see him, you can wait a few more days.
Kara, you would not be so glib if your family's souls were crying out to you for justice.
Some crusty old priest isn't going to change that.
Alright. Let's see what's going on here.
The Temple of Aethys is closed. Ugh, I don't know why everyone in the living land suddenly wants to see the old kook in there, but it's not happening.
Huh?
Not today, anyway. Probably not tomorrow, either. Not with the way they're dawdling.
Okay.
Since when do you make the rules?
Since I arrived with the big sword.
So you say I need a bigger sword. The Oracle has one. Let me in and I will borrow it.
I'm saying you need to go home, because the goddamn temple is closed.
I'm here at Ulfric's request. I got an expedition in trouble?
The boy made it back to the embassy. I half expected him to kick off on the way there.
He did. He made it
He was
back.
badly injured and grieving his brother's wounds. I say it is good news.
Indeed it is.
Sure. Until the Inquisitor hears he abandoned his men to go crying for his mum.
You don't have to worry about the Inquisitor. Who's this Inquisitor?
Inquisitor Ludwig.
Oh,
Haven't
yeah.
had the pleasure.
I have not.
She's the ambassador's hunting dog, or he's her lapdog. Well, there's something animal about her anyway.
Fair enough.
She leads the Steel Garrote. They're the enforcers around here. Eyes and ears everywhere. You understand? Yada, the expedition leader, told me it was the Inquisitor who tipped her off to this place.
Okay.
I guess Ludwig had squeezed the information out of some rebels she was interrogating.
A lot of that going around lately.
Yeah, it seems to be.
The old godlike who maintains the temple is supposed to have some kind of relic belonging to Aethys.
Okay.
And given the Steel Garrote's particular allegiances, yeah. Okay, I see the through line. I gotta say, I'm surprised there's still a temple to Aethys standing after the Saints' War. But there's no accounting for taste.
Alright. Are you gonna let me pass or what?
You will let him go and not me? I see.
Who said I was letting him go?
Yeah, don't maybe you should bring this back to the ambassador. Yeah. I'm a tattle.
Sorry, Envoy. The expedition team entered through the cave just past here. They planned for a day's journey, but they've been gone for more than 3.
Well, that's probably not good.
Something must have held them up. Our freak mentioned traps and earthquakes and...
The Oracle who maintains the temple is a godlike of Aethys. So there is no telling what he is capable of.
Fair enough.
They were carrying a lot of tools and weapons with them, so be on your guard.
Okay.
And Envoy, thanks. I know our freak will appreciate you looking into this.
Yeah, not a problem, even though you were... Yeah, anyone would do the same.
Yeah, well, you're not just anyone. You're a friend of the Emperor, and that means something.
You're pretty keen on not letting me do this thing.
Hey, good luck out there.
Alright, so we got that. I guess we head in. I saw this post. I assumed there was going to be a tripwire, but I guess not. Into the cave we go. Let's see how big this cave is. I don't know how they got trapped in here for 3 days, but I guess we'll find out. Electric lily seed. I don't think I've gotten any of those before.
That spear looks adherent, all right. I guess we're on the right track.
Didn't even have time to finish their puzzle. Whatever they were looking for wasn't just treasure.
Indeed. Should I go this way or that way? Adventurers do go left. This way's like already open. We'll explore. We'll end up going every direction anyways.
Gods, never seen anything like it.
Views like this remind me why I came to the Living Lands in the first place.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Stirs here.
Oh, does it? Apparently something stirs here.
Blood and a broken tripwire. Maybe Offrig squad passed through here. Look at that.
Yeah, this is
That
something else.
statue. How did anyone build that all the way down here?
Gods, no one knew that was down here.
Yeah,
Jewels. Whispers of searing light.
interesting. Alright, so I assume my patron, I assume that's who's talking to me, seems to think something's up with this place. But unfortunately, we're going to have to figure that out next time. Thank you all so very much for watching. Have a good one.